Correct? Okay. Now guys, observe here. Let's go directly to Eclipse. Directly to code. Okay. Theory, everything we already finished in our last class. Whose phone? Huh. Okay. I'll create a new class, guys. Okay. Let's say I will create a class as demo GC. GC means garbage collector. Don't feel get class method. Huh. So GC means garbage collector. Now, guys, declare what? Main method. Now, I am giving you one very interesting example, guys. Today, our entire session depends on this only. Okay, pay attention. I will give here what I am giving? Int x equals to 10. This is the value of x variable. To access this variable, what we need? Object. What we need? Object. So, demo GC DGC equals to new of demo GC. Prashant, done. Don't worry, Prashant. When we run a movie now, we will take your system only. Okay. So now we create a normal object. Okay. Now, guys, what I am printing? DGC.x. Very simple example. We will get output as what? 10. No problem. See, our output is 10. Okay. Now, guys, here, can I say I create an object? Then I utilize the object. I use the value of x. No problem at all. Then, guys, if this is the situation, let's say here I will give main start. Here I will give what? Main end. Okay. So guys, let's assume after line number 11. Okay. So here guys, I am creating what? Object. Here what I am doing? I am using that object. Let's say after line number 11, I am aware I will never use that object. As a programmer, I should aware about this. Okay, boss, after this, there is no chance I will use this object in future code. Can I say it is an unnecessary consumption of memory for us now? Yes. Then, can we invoke garbage collector here? Yes. To clean what? This object from a heap memory and clean the memory. Is everyone clear on this? Confirm? So, guys, exactly after this, I will call what? Garbage collector. So what? Is everyone clear on this? Harish, for you tomorrow morning session is at 10 a.m. Only for you. Okay. Don't worry, he will manage the time with us. Okay. So now what I'm doing? System.jc invoke garbage collector. Now guys, you tell me here what will happen. First, I will create an object. I will use that object. After that, garbage collector will go and do what? Fish. Correct. Correct. Dereferring is not happen. So here I am calling garbage collector. Now, guys, tell me. I hope you people have one question. Sir, suddenly in a finalized method, why we entered in garbage collector? Correct, no. Our train smoothly going on object class platform, suddenly change route only. Okay. So guys, now always remember one thing. Whenever we are invoking garbage collector explicitly, that means, can I say we are responsible to destroy the object? Yes. Programmer is forcefully destroying the object. Okay. Whether it is destroyed or not, you need a proof. Getting my point? You need a proof. So guys, as soon as garbage collector invoked by whom? Programmer, and it will go in heap area, find a derefer object, and as soon as it will find derefer object, garbage collector invoke finalize method. Garbage collector invoke what? Finalize method internally. Is everyone clear with this? So guys, if finalize method invoke, 200% sure garbage collector destroy that object. If finalize method not invoke, object still exists in a memory. Is everyone clear with this? Confirm? Got the connection why our train entered in garbage collector platform? Okay. So now guys, whether really finalize method invoke or not, how we will came to know? Obviously, in an object class finalize method, we don't have any SOPLN which will give any idea to us. So what we need to do? Override finalize method. So guys, now here I will override what? Finalize method. Okay. So what is this throwable? Right now throw it. Okay. So we will deal with that thing later. Okay. Now guys, protected void finalize. We override the method. Any confusion up to this? Now here I will give a message guys. Object destroyed successfully. Any confusion? Pakka? Confirm? 100%? So whatever piece of code is present in object class replacement, that piece of code will delete the object from the solution, or garbage collector will delete the object and then it will invoke object. We will see. So, see what happened in our next climax of a movie. Your answer is there only. Are you clear up to this, everyone? Hey, are you clear up to this? Pakka? Yes, speak out. Yes, now come back from that habit. You are in online. Correct, no? Because of that it happens. Now come back. We are offline now. Okay. Now, guys, Now in this situation, what should be the output? Main start, then object destroy, then main end. Is everyone clear? Main start, 10 main end. Is object destroyed? Is object destroyed? No. Why object is not getting destroyed? So guys, here who can tell the answer? Why object not getting destroyed? Huh? Exactly correct. Garbage collector can destroy only dereferred object. That means the object which not have any reference. Is everyone clear? Confirm? 100%. So guys, now see, in this case, what is the story guys? Here, in this line, object is created. See, what will happen? Object is created. Let's say this is an object exist in where? Heap area. Okay. Towards this object, who is referred? DGC is referring. So here, it will refer here. In a DGC, what we are having? X equals 10. Correct? Any confusion up to this? Now see guys, what happened? Here, you create an object. In this line, you utilize the object. In this line, we are invoking what? Garbage collector. Now see, garbage collector aram se that fellow is sleeping in a JVM. Because he knows when his work will come. When main method execution is finished. Till that, he will have a rest. Correct? Very calmly, neatly, that person is sleeping. Suddenly, we send a call. Hey, invoked by programmer. In a hurry-burry mode, that fellow come. Are you getting my point? That fellow came. Okay, boss. My programmer invoked me. He want to do some extra killing. He hired me. Okay. So obviously, for this object, our garbage collector feels like a Yamraj role. Correct, na? With a great amount of laugh that person is having. Let's assume this garbage collector. Okay. Nothing but what? Yamraj. By the way, everyone knows your Yamraj. Is anyone not aware? Mita. You know? Pakkana? That is different story. No one have personal meeting here with that person. At least right now. In future, who knows? We will see. Definitely in future, we will see. Now, our garbage collector with so much of laugh enters in where? eBay. Then he find one object which is belongs to class type. Correct? So class type of object is there, always referred by JVM. Garbage collector will not touch. Then it will find user created object. It is revolving around the object and find it is still having a what? Reference. Means anyone can use this object in future. Boss, you are not eligible for die. You will not hang till death. No one will touch you. come out of if area without any killing. Is everyone clear with this? Okay. Because of this, Yamraj will be fully angry on you. That fellow is saying you are a worst programmer. Calling me, calling me that also from a very good amount of sleep, and then there is no food for me. Correct? No. Okay. Now, how to make that object eligible for destroy? How we need to derefer it. What do we need to do? Derefer the object. So how to derefer the object, that we will see. First copy this. So what is the answer here? What is the answer here? Main start, 10 main ends. Note down. Guys, done with the copy? Okay. So, done everyone? Now, stop writing everyone, pay attention. So, what we need to do here, as we are keeping our nose in a JVM business, then everything we have to take care. Don't expect like we garbage collector and JVM will derefer the object. We are calling, we are responsible to derefer it. Is everyone clear? So how to derefer object? That is my concern now. How to derefer the objects. So guys, observe, there are three ways for what? Derefer the objects. Okay. In that, guys, I will show you first way is assign object to null. Second way is by changing object what? Reference. Okay, this is. And another way is by creating what? Island of isolation. Don't worry. We will have one trip on that land later. Huh? Yes, surely. We will go. Okay. Definitely. Once you will realize what is that airline. Okay. So, are you clear? Right now, I am just showing what? First way. Assign object to null. Or else I will say agile assign object reference to null. Now see, in this code, I will do only one thing. But before that, I should derefer before GC or after GC? Common sense. Otherwise, sir, I derefer the object, still it is not deleting. Okay, so we have to derefer before GC. So, DGC that's it. Object got dereferred. What is happen internally? See. Again, go to where? Paint. Okay. Now, we are having what? If area. Here we are having what? Object. Who is referring to object? DGC. DGC refer to this object. In this object, what is present? X as 10. Are you clear up to this in a story? Yes, now, let's go line by line. First, it will print what? Main star. Then it will create object. So, this is the status. Okay. Then it will utilize the object which give value as 10. Now, what I am doing? DGC to null. Again, I am asking same question. Int x equals to 10. X will go in 10 or 10 will go to x? 10 will go to x. So here null will go in DGC. So null is a predefined keyword in a Java. Okay. Keywords are predefined and null is a default value for every non-primitive data type. For every class, for every object, default value is what? Null. So null means, can I say it is one of the prefix area in a Java? Am I clear? So DGC was this reference gone and start referring to where? Null. Now tell me, is any reference to this object? Is there any reference to this object? No. Now who will come? Garbage collector. Now our Yamraj come with full force. Okay. Enters inside where? Heap area. Find what? Dereferred object. He is continuously laughing on that object. Yes, boss. You are my food. I am going to kill you. Then object will ask, why you will kill me? What I done? Garbage collector will say, you didn't done. Your owner done. Now your creator don't need you. Okay. They remove you. So destroy. Check all remaining object. If they are also dereferred, destroy them also and then come out. So when it will destroy, garbage collector invoke what? Finalize method and we will get message as what? Object destroy successfully. Is everyone clear? Confirm? Pakka? Shall we check practically? Smart. So, are you getting object destroy successfully? Yes. Is I am calling finalize method? Was explicitly dgc.finalize. I am not calling. Then who call finalize method? Garbage collector internally. Is everyone clear on this? Confirm? Pakka? Now, how many people have one doubt? See the output carefully. Main start and main end means once main method is end, then object is destroyed. Then what is the use of? Anyhow, after ending of main method, garbage collector will do the job. What? बाबू उसका कॉन्सेप्ट बहुत दूर है. ओके, जब पता चलेगा ना वो किसका आइसलैंड है. You will make U-turn. Okay. So, how many having the question? Correct. What is the question now? After main method, it is destroying what? Object. Why low? If after main method only object is destroying, then what is the use of invoking it? Are you getting my point? Confirm? Pakka? Okay. Now I will show you one magic. Okay. गौर से देखिए इस पर्दे को. Okay. Check the output out carefully. Magic will come at any moment. I will run it again.
whenever we use system mode, error
now also it will happen. What is the answer? Hmm. Are you getting the magic clearly? Okay, what happened? Eclipse misbehave? Huh? Or Java unstable? Nothing like that. Okay. Why this situation happens? Okay. Why this situation happens? For that, we have to do complete postmortem again of JVM architecture. Let's go back to JVM. Correct? Tell me, we should get clarity on this or not? If I run again, no guarantee it will come like this. Now only I am saying, no guarantee. Okay. So, in a real time, don't do like this, just like we are doing in our college based project submission or something. Or let's say here, see sir, fix, it is working. Now not working, I don't know. Okay. So like that, sir, it is destroying. If you run, I don't know what will happen. Are you clear? Shall we start? Now, so let's go in where? JD. Now, everyone pay attention. Everyone pay attention. Now, guys, in a this, this is heap area, this is object, this is our Yamraj, garbage collector. Now, guys, where execution happens? Where I ask? Stack area. Where execution happens? Stack area. This is nothing but what? Stack area. Coincidentally, here I am not having so many methods or something. So, which stack generate here? Main stack. Correct, na? Which stack generate here? Main stack. Okay. After this, anyhow nothing is there. Now, until main stack is there, execution will run. As soon as main stack destroyed, execution finished. We already know this. Wait. So, until and unless main stack is there, execution will be there. Am I right? Okay. Now, guys, I am asking you some questions again. Okay. Just for my cross verification. Listen it carefully, give answer. Tell me, our execution happens where? Stack area. Who is doing execution? We are in JVM architecture. Who is doing execution? Interpreter. Who is doing execution? Interpreter. So guys, can I say this area is monitored by whom? This area is under whose monitor? Interpreter. Okay. Ultimately, our real executor of a program. Okay. Nothing but what? Interpreter. Now see, interpreter, see guys, maybe chances are there. Now whatever I am explaining, I could not able to repeat it. Because I will be in a one flow, so pay attention very carefully. Now, interpreter very happily, in a very happy mode, okay, with a big smile on a face enters in where? Main method. Start interpreting, start execution. Create object, create object. Fetch the x value, fetch x value. Everything runs very smoothly. DGC assigned to null, DGC assigned to null. This also happen very smoothly. Until this line, take 2-second pause here. When object reference assigned to null, take a pause here. Until this line, how many processes running in a JVM? Only one process, that is interpreter. How many processes are running? Only one. How many person doing the job? Only one person does the job. Who? Interpreter. As soon as interpreter comes to this line system.dc, interpreter came to know, boss, it is a trigger to whom? Garbage collector. Come again, it is a trigger to whom? Garbage collector. So now interpreter will go out from stack area and go to invoke whom? Garbage collector. So interpreter, let's say this is my interpreter. Okay. So this interpreter go from stack area and invoke what? Garbage collector. Let's say apply 1 bucket of water. Hey, sleep, wake up. Your programmer calling you. Okay, wake up from the sleep. Somehow interpreter does n number of things and makes that person wake up. Am I clear? Confirm? Okay. Now guys, when this person wake up, can I say what is the real job of interpreter? Go and invoke garbage collector. Or is it like go with the garbage collector and do killing? Are you getting my point? What is the job of interpreter? Just go and invoke. After that, come back to the original position. Are you getting my point? So, as soon as, because as per interpreter, execution is done. Think from interpreter point of view. I am giving call to system.gc, go invoke system.gc, come back after invocation and check next line, main end. Is everyone clear? Confirm? Now, as soon as garbage collector get invoked, again come back to this line. Can I say two process running in a business now? Process means thread. I already told you in JVM architecture. Okay. Now, how many persons are working in JVM now? At this line, after null. How many person? 2 persons. How many threads are running? 2 threads. 2 processes are running. Garbage collector, interpreter, which is not having any synchronization between them. Do you think interpreter will wait for garbage collector? Hey boss, you go, happily search the object, kill them, come back, give me the signal, then I will proceed. No, I invoke garbage collector, I will come back, I will proceed with my work. Garbage collector will do their work. So, garbage collector job starts, enter, search, no reference, destroy, invoke what? Finalize method. That's the reason. Now, two possibilities there. If after invoking garbage collector, interpreter reach first to the stack area and reach to next statement, I will get main end. Then I will get object destroy. If garbage collector reach first to the object and destroy, then object destroy will come first and after that main ends. Who reach first, that output you will get. Is everyone clear on this? Confirm? Pakka? 100%? Okay. So that's the reason. Don't think it is unstable. This is nothing but synchronization mechanism in JVM. Am I clear? Purposefully, I didn't take this in a JVM architecture because at that time you don't know what is finalized method. Are you clear with this? Yes. Okay. Now, normally 99% you will get main end only. 99% you will get what? Main end. There is very rare chances when you will get what? Object destroy first and then main method. Am I clear? Why it is like that? Very simple reason. Garbage collector is in sleeping stage. If someone wake you from the sleep, immediately you will get 2-3 seconds. Na? Hey, what happened? Who wake me up? Let me wear cloth. Let me get my tools of killing, whatever it is. Then I will proceed. Till that time, interpreter come back. Are you imagining the virtual story? Everyone? Okay. 99% garbage collector will lose this race. First interpreter reach, that fellow will give main end, and then we will get object display. But when I run continuously, garbage collector will awake. Now call come. Now I will win the race. In that mode, maybe he can reach first, he will win. Is everyone clear? Confirm? Pakka? This is entire melodrama of garbage collector. Now, guys, this entire reason we people came to know. But to be honest, knowing the reason will not make any difference. Solve that will make a difference. If we know what is the problem, everyone knows what is the problem. That will not make any difference. Who will solve the problem, that person will make the difference. Okay. Now we know the problem. Now tell me, do you want this unstable behavior? No. Do you want any unstable behavior in your running code? No. Okay. So boss, can we do one thing? Okay. Every time I want stable output, I am calling garbage collector. It should destroy what? Object, and then only interpreter should move on. Is everyone getting my point? Hey, yes, no. We should hold what? Interpreter. That's the reason, guys. It is the code given by Java, which we people are using for our self-entertainment in automation. That is not coming from automation. That is a real use of thread.sleep. And every time when you are using thread.sleep, interrupted exception, you are throwing interpreter flow got interrupted. You are giving 1 second slip to interpreter. Hey boss, you feel tired? You go, you wake garbage collector, let's have rest. Have some tea coffee in 1 second. Till that, garbage collector will do his job, and after that happily interpreter will move. Am I clear? Yes. Okay. If normally, guys, for our side, if someone asks what is thread.sleep or automation, our answer will be different. Okay. Maybe it is a wait which we need whenever we're going from one page to another page. Correct, no? We saw that, no? Reflect the title. Okay. In automation, we need a wait. Something like that answer we will give. If that interview happen for development position, that answer is not valid. What is the use of thread.sleep? To make running thread into wait position. To keep interpreter in wait position. Is everyone clear? Nothing but thread dot sleep is used to handle a synchronization issue between garbage collector and interpreter. Is everyone clear on this? Pakka? Confirm? This is the end of what? Garbage collector, at least for this. Clear? So, is someone phone coming or my phone only coming? Now, shall we resolve this issue? What do we need to do? Thread a dot sleep. Now again, obviously, before GC thread dot sleep or after GC thread dot sleep? Otherwise, sir, I give a wait. Still interpreter not waiting. So how much? Half second is also enough. We will give 1 second. Let's say. Okay. Now, understood meaning of this line? Okay. Forcefully we are saying to JVM, I am stopping interpreter. I am stopping what? Interpreter. So for how many seconds? 1 second. Run. Aram se he will go in 1 second, destroy all the object, do killing, come back to the position, then interpreter will move. For our confirmation, all the SOPL and EEC dot. Guys, yeah, Bhavin, 1 second is more than enough for garbage collector. Okay. So, is everyone clear on this? Pakka? Babu, काम हो गया. So, see, I will run again. Is it giving me same output now? Always? Hey, yes, no? Clear? Now, guys, now very curious point. Let's check how really object destroy or not. Try to fetch this line after this. Okay. If you do this, are you getting yellow mark? What is the meaning, guys? Null pointer, the DGC, what you are trying to access, that is referring to where? Null, empty, nothing is there. Still you want to proceed, runtime exception. Null pointer exception means once you assign to null and destroy it, you cannot use it. Is everyone clear? So this line I will remove from our business. So Any confusion in this? So here guys, what piece of code we have to keep? After this, what piece of code we have to keep? Is everyone clear? Finally, synchronization issue between garbage collector and interpreter gets resolved. Write down this. So, what do you think? Java easy, na? Hmm? You have to understand, no other option, man. Otherwise, garbage collector will come. Everyone done with the copy? Manoj, we are not dereferring variables. We are dereferring object. Okay. Is everyone done with the copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, yes, no. Online people. Okay. Now, guys, pay attention neatly. So, do one thing. What is that thing? Write down this first.
Sir, सभी को कभी करेगा.
Done? Everyone? Okay. So guys, now after this, there is some notes which I will give you directly. Whatever I am saying, copy them. Online people, you also. Don't feel I will type. Okay, because it's a big theory now. Okay, start writing. Take first subheading. Relationship between garbage collector and interpreter. Relationship between garbage collector and interpreter. garbage collector and interpreter. Okay, so in a normal execution flow, in a normal execution flow, in a normal execution flow, inside JVM, only one process inside JVM, only one process will perform actions. That process is interpreter. Next point. But whenever we will invoke garbage collector explicitly, guys, don't copy this ringtone. So what you written last point? Whenever we will invoke garbage collector explicitly, then two process will run in a JVM. Two process will run in a JVM simultaneously. Two process will run in a JVM simultaneously. That is, number one, interpreter, who will execute remaining program. Number one, interpreter, who will execute remaining program. And okay, don't write and directly. Number two, garbage collector, who will destroy. Number two, garbage collector. Number two, garbage collector, who will destroy dereferred object from memory. Heap memory, okay. Who will destroy derefer object from heap memory. Who will destroy derefer object from heap memory. Okay. Next point. Because of this, in a runtime, we may can get unstable output. Because of this, in a runtime, we may can get unstable output. We may can get unstable output. This is nothing but synchronization issue in Java. This is nothing but synchronization issue in Java. Next point. This issue takes place in between garbage collector and interpreter. This issue takes place in between garbage collector and interpreter. Next point. To handle this synchronization issue, we should use thread.slip. Wait statement. This means basically, guys, this thread.slip is a text statement. Okay, so we should use thread.slip wait statement. Any confusion now? Everyone note it down neatly? Okay. Now, guys, again I am asking, is everyone clear on entire movie whatever we discussed today?
Yes, sir.
Pakka?
Yes, sir.
Confirm?
Yes, sir.
100%?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because now 70% movie is invalid. Invalid. Wrong. Invalid means wrong. Why 70% movie is wrong? Because I told you exactly that thing which is popular on global level, which is not having any relation with the reality. Are you getting my point? I always say it's important to know what to do, but it's more important to know what not to do. This we should not do. So, basically, what exact thing which we should not do? We should call garbage collector, no problem. We should derefer the object, no problem. We must keep thread.slip, no problem. Otherwise, synchronization issue will not get handled. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
We should call garbage collector, we should derefer the object, we should give thread.slip. Then where our story goes wrong? That story goes wrong behind what is the theme of this. That theme is finalized method. Do you really think finalized method those people give just for user confirmation? Just like we don't have trust on garbage collector. Now, our wrong story is that point which we say, which we discuss, but we never written in our notes. If that point is correct, I will make you write that point at that time only. Finalized method is just to give confirmation to the user whether it's wrong statement. You think the language who is not, because what is the use of address? No use. Is the use of confirmation. To show the trust, show it. Otherwise, get out. Java will say, I don't have any problem. I know my person will do the job correctly. I know my person will remove it. Is everyone clear? Confirm? Okay. Always remember, guys, building is not important. On what base that building is standing, that is important. Our 70% story rely on this only. We are learning all the things just to get a confirmation whether really object is destroyed or not. This theme is wrong. Am I clear? 100%? Pakka? So you guys, I don't want sit in those 90% category who will say, what is the use of finalized method? Yes, that method invoked by garbage collector. So programmer will get confirmation. Are you clear with this? This answer you will say, you will not say. You should not say. Otherwise, interviewer will, if that interviewer is genuine Java person. If that interviewer also know that fake story only, then different scene. But if it's really Java person, that fellow will call garbage collector there only. You can do for the day. HR will get back to you. Okay. One of the highly popular reason, highly popular answer given by any HR. Okay. Any interview, HR will get back to you. Always remember, guys. Whenever you will get the reply, 99% it will never go. Hardly one cases are there where HR really get back to us. And there those will say, sorry, you can leave for that. Otherwise, they will not say that also. We will automatically come to know. We can leave for that. Yes or no? Yes, sir. I'm not saying wrong. This is a reality. Okay, because they will feel how we should say on face. Say you are weak in technical or what it is. Because they are not there to correct us. They will say, how your process happens. You can leave. I will let you know. That will never happen. Okay. So, come back to finalized method. Now, then what is the question now? Why finalized method is there? What is the use of finalized method? Is everyone getting my point? Pakka? Shall we go to real concept? Yes, sir. Now pay attention. Guys, come back to our battlefield of JVM. Correct? No, this is battlefield only. Come back. Now, guys, again in a very quick manner, I will repeat entire story. What happens? Trailer short form. So, interpreter arrives in a main method. Main stack starts working. As soon as controller reach here, interpreter goes to invoke whom? Garbage collector. Garbage collector wake up from the sleep. Interpreter come back and wait for 1 second. Now garbage collector enters in heap area. He will find a what? Dereffer object. Up to now story is same. After this, climax is there. Now, garbage collector find a what? Story. Garbage collector find a what? Story. Means one food, let's say. He got the object who he can kill. Now, garbage collector is our Yamraj. Garbage collector will laugh on that object with a big halogen smile. Correct, no? That is the theme of Yamraj, garbage collector. That fellow will smile on that object, who will say, I am going to kill you. What that person will say? Garbage collector will say to the object.
He's smiling like Yamraj was collecting garbage.
Correct. That's true. So here garbage collector laugh on what? Object with a big halogen smile, and he will say, I am going to kill you. Tell me guys, be genuine, give common sense level answer. Okay. Someone wants to kill you, comes to kill you. What will be your reaction? First, be honest. What is the way? Escape. We will try to escape. No escape. Garbage collector surround by each and every angle. Okay. कहाँ जाओगे? हीप एरिया के बाहर तो नहीं जाओगे. Where you will go? It will not go outside heap area. So no chance. First option gone. What second option you will do? Fight with garbage collector. Garbage collector will say, you are nothing in front of me. Your creator already left you. You are useless now. Okay, and let's say what Anupama ma'am's word? Dabba fellow. You are Dabba fellow for us. Okay, worst fellow. You don't have any use now. So, in that, don't try to fight with me. Anyhow, I am coming here to fight with you only. And I am going to kill you. Second option also gone. What third? Give up. That is already there. Okay. Hey, if someone wants to kill you, that is also not possible. No one will do interference in garbage collector business. Go on thinking, think. Oh, someone is speaking low, ultra decibel sound I am getting. That is also not happen. Because garbage collector locate that. Okay, just like on a fried namkeen, we will locate mungfali. It will never go. Like that, it locate. Okay. You know mungfali? Okay. So, like that person locate. He will not go anywhere. What else? Not possible to attend. Helpless. What else? That means you don't take crime in your hand. I will only crime. Surely not. This is also not the way. What else? We are almost there. We are close to the answer. What else? Huh? No. Guys.
Interpreter call garbage collector. To interpreter will call garbage collector to come back to sleep.
That is also not possible. No chance. Hey, think from reality low. You know that object going to get destroyed. What will be the reaction from that object? Huh? Last wish. Nothing but death wish. Everyone will say, "Na, hey boss, I try to fight with you, I try to escape, I try to change the attention, whatever drama is, nothing will happen, okay? You happily kill me. I don't have any problem. But before killing, fulfill my last wish. Fulfill my last wish." Okay. Garbage collector will say, okay, तू भी क्या याद रखेगा? Correct. Okay, what you will remember? Okay, what a big Yamraj you will face. Tell me, what is your last wish? Now, that last wish of object is boss, maybe. Now, come back to the reality, guys. Maybe I am useless for my programmer. That's the reason my programmer is dereferring me. Okay, disown me. That's the reason you are on me. Okay, everything is fine, but I am having some external dependencies on me. With that external dependencies, I cannot die. Are you getting my point? Okay, just like in our Bollywood movie stories, if someone wants to die, then his last wish, okay, take care of his someone lifetime, then I can happily go. Something like that. Recalling that moment. Even though it is Kannada movie or Bollywood movie, in every movie this story will be there. Correct? No? Okay. So, so what object is saying? Boss, I have some external dependency. Please remove it. Okay. Now, whatever I'll say, listen carefully. Please remove that external dependency. Then happily kill me. I don't have any problem. Am I clear? Huh? Confirm? Okay. Now, to remove that external dependency and to finalize the killing operation, garbage collector invoke finalize. So garbage collector invoke finalize method because that is the last wish given by that object. And in a finalize method, we should not keep SOPLN statement just for our entertainment. In that SOPLN statement, we have to keep a code to remove external dependencies. To remove what? External dependencies. Is everyone clear with this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, you will think, sir, what external dependency that BGC is having? Don't think from like this. Okay. See, guys, observe here. This is our heap area. Okay. In a future, in automation, okay, we will fetch the data from Excel sheet. We will do automation on Excel sheet. Okay. We will keep in other storage, and from that other storage, we will bring that data back to where? Java. Okay. So let's say this is our Excel. Okay. So can I say Excel sheet looks something like this? Hey, yes, no? Okay. Then guys, if this Excel sheet want to communicate with the Java, 200% sure you will create some objects. Yes or no? Some connection object you will make. So let's say this is a connection object. Okay. Let's say some reference is there. Let's say X is the reference. Is everyone getting my point? X is the reference. Now, this X referred by here, internally this object connected to the Excel sheet. Okay? Hey, yes or no? Yes. Then, if I derefer the object, X I refer to whom? Null. Boss, go here, point to where? Null. As soon as point to null, it is dereferred. But as soon as you make null, connection also gone. Connection is still open now with that object in a backend. So now, when a garbage collector comes on this object, start dancing on this object, boss, I am going to kill you. He will ask last wish, boss, I connected with the outside system file. If you destroy me like this, that file may can get corrupt. Okay, so remove that dependency from me and then happily destroy. to make this killing process finalized, approved, JVM garbage collector invoke what? Finalized method. Is everyone clear on this? And in a finalized method, we should keep Excel sheet connection closing code. Same way, database. In future, we will learn JDBC, Java database connectivity. In a Java, one object will be there. That object connected with our physical database, MySQL, Oracle, whatever it is. You derefer the object. Let's say you fetch the data from database, you know. In future, I don't need database anymore. Why to engage memory? Remove it. You will call, but that object connected with the database, that dependency you will not remove. Are you getting my point? Hey, yes, no? Yes, sir. Confirm? Yes, sir. Pakka? Yes, sir. This is the real job of finalized method. Now, don't say it is just for confirmation for the user. Okay. Those people never do anything just for a time pass purpose. Okay. Am I clear? Yes, sir. Pakka? Yes, sir. You want to copy this? What to copy? Everything is in mind. Text awaiting, finalize method. So, this method, guys, note it down with me. This method is used to remove the external dependency. This method is used to remove the external dependency from an object which is going or which is about to destroy by garbage collector. Which is about to destroy by garbage collector. Which is about to destroy by garbage collector. Now, what is the meaning of about to? Going to destroy. Because this will be the question. Will finalize method get called after destroying object or before destroying object? Before destroying. Garbage collector will not do that much cheating. I will remove external dependency, kill it. And after killing, whenever he found a time, he will remove. That will never happen. Okay. So obviously, destruction happen before. What do you written? One person. Read the line.
This method is used to remove the external dependency from an object which is about to destroy by GC.
Okay, which is about to destroy by garbage collector. Next point. Finalize method is basically complete the garbage collection operation. Next point. This method is always invoked by garbage collector This method is always invoked by garbage collector. That's it. That is only the point there. This method always invoked by garbage collector. Next point. Programmer can invoke finalize method explicitly. Programmer can invoke finalize method explicitly, but it is not recommended. Read the point carefully. I can invoke finalize method dcc.finalize, but that is not recommended. Am I clear? Okay, because that method is a property of garbage collector internal. Okay, that's it. This is all about what? Finalize method. Is everyone clear on this? Pakka? Note down that. Note down that. External dependencies on an object. External dependencies on an object. Like database connection, Excel sheet connection, etc. Any confusion? Pakka? Done? Okay. So guys, remaining two ways. Okay. Remaining two ways we will discuss tomorrow. What are that? By changing the reference. And third one is size land of isolation. Tomorrow, let's see who want to go in that land. Okay. So, see you tomorrow. Tomorrow morning automation class 10:30. Harish, for you 10, so that you will be here at 10:30. Okay. Morning. Okay. Fine. See you guys. Good night.